Is it on? I think so. Hi guys, welcome back to Dream Tarot. I'm going to be doing a current energy reading for you. So whoever is watching right now, this is for you. Before we get started, I do want to show you guys my newest candle, Temperance. This is what it looks like. It is from the tarot line or tarot collection. I'm going to try to do as many. I want to do a tarot candle for each zodiac sign. So I think so far I only have 4. So I'm trying to, create them as I get the inspiration and try to make sure I get the right crystals and energy for each zodiac. So right now we're on Temperance, Sagittarius energy, but also Temperance is about balance, peace, tranquility. It's about like, what do you call? I can't think about it right now, but it's almost like duality as well. And so I made a candle just for that. It's a beautiful candle. I'm super proud of it. You can read more about it on the website. I don't want to bore you guys talking about it as much as I, can. But yeah, check out my website, dreamtarot.store. Link is in the description box down below. You can check out all of my candles because I have tarot candles, but I also have other candles as well that you may like. And if you are not into crystals, I also sell candles without the crystals because I do pride myself on having really good fragrance notes. So check that out. And even if you don't want to purchase anything, just go and check out the website. I would just love to hear your feedback, and maybe you'll know someone around you that may like my stuff. And I know times are hard right now, so there's more important things to spend your money on. But when you do make it big and you do cash out, then hopefully you will think of me, okay? All right, so with that being said, we're gonna jump into this reading. What is the energy I'm feeling right now? I'm feeling like devotion. So I know some of you guys are like, don't want to hear about love anymore. I'm not gonna say this is gonna be a love reading. I don't know what type of reading this is going to be. We'll see. If finance and career come up, we're going to talk about it. If friendship comes up, we're going to talk about it. If family comes up, we're going to talk about it. The reason I'm not posting a zodiac reading today is because I have too many personal readings that I need to make sure that they're out to you lovely people. And I want to make sure that my energy is high and upbeat for you guys and not like tired, So I'm only going to do one reading today, and it's going to be, whatever, general reading for everybody here. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'll continue with the zodiac readings tomorrow, okay? All right, so let's get started. Let's see what this reading is going to be about. Sorry. I just put some of my oil, my handmade oil on my hands. It has rose quartz and rose petals, so lots of love energy. I know some of you guys are like, ugh, please spare me, okay? But I'm gonna let spirit decide. All right, so what should we talk about today with the collective or whoever's watching? What's the most important thing that we should talk about that's gonna happen in their life? The most significant event that's gonna happen that maybe I can shed some light on for whoever's watching. Let's see. All right, what do we have here? All right, we have palm tree. Palm tree, okay? So this says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility, okay? So a lot of you guys are about to reach like, ultimate balance when it comes to finances, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your mood, maybe stress, management, like financial management, mood management, stress management. You're about to be like really, like, if you think about palm tree, then it's so funny too because palm is like palm tree and like ocean is the main energy of the candle I just released. Like seriously, you can go read about it. But palm tree, it's about stability, it's about balance, it's about, chilling out. Some of you guys are really about to be in your most stress-free energy or period of your life. And I feel that approaching summer, you're going to be really carefree. You're not going to be stressed about bills. You're not going to be stressed about a relationship or a situationship. Family's not going to be stressing you out. Work, children, whatever in your life that tends to kind of like agitate you, you're going to be really riding the wave, really cool, calm, and collected, okay? But I also feel like financially, you're going to be doing really well. And those of you who want to pay off credit card debt or want to, you know, you've been struggling to pay your bills on time, maybe you're falling a little bit late and you like hate that. It's been like plaguing you. I feel like you're about to get yourself on a routine and you're going to feel really balanced. You're going to feel really proud of yourself. So palm tree. Also vacations. So some of you guys are going to be planning a vacation, and I don't feel like it's solo dolo. Some of you guys, yes, some of you guys are very independent out there. You don't need or want for someone to come with you. You can go take your trip solo dolo, but the main thing is a trip. But I do feel like there's a connection. So I don't know if that's, if you're going independently, you might meet someone on this trip, or you're going with family or friends, or maybe even vacation vibes, okay? But there's a trip that will be planned pretty soon, and some of you guys may not resonate with that now, but you'll be surprised what walks on your path, what you might meet, you know, what's happening, what just aligns with you moving forward. So much needed vacation, because I feel like you've been put through the ringer this year, right? But also maybe a lot of last year, and you haven't caught a break. So yeah, I love to see that. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have hammer. So this one talks about sabotage. Okay. A lot of you guys feel like, you know, in the spiritual community, I see readings all the time. I follow some readers that talk about this. I'm not comfortable talking about these kind of things, but like spiritual warfare, like spells against you, or like people who are preying on your downfall, you know, but it's real. It's like evil eye is so strong, you know. That's why I always have my Hamza necklace on at all times if I can. But yeah, you could have been feeling like, you know, someone, because life could have felt so wicked that you were feeling like there has to be someone doing this to me, like intentionally, like this cannot just be life. All right. So rebuilding, interrogation is here, repetitive, repetition, like, you know, learning the same lesson over and over. Even if you felt like you learned it, you felt like you kept getting the same lesson over and over. You're like, I don't know if you want this to stick, universe, or are you just being cruel? Like, tell me, which one is it, right? Persistence and working on it, okay? So I feel like once you're able to get out of this period, palm trees, okay? So this is what you're walking into. Let's see what else. Like deep breath energy I'm getting. Like maybe you had to take a deep breath, you know, before responding to someone this week, or before saying something to someone this week, or like you literally were about to confront someone, because interrogation energy, but you're like, you know what? Because this is the thing. As you get wiser and older, you realize certain people are just not going to change. And you could beat them black and blue, right? But it's a dead horse. It's like, give it up. Hang it up, flat screen, right? So it's like maybe there was someone this week where you're about to say or act or do something, and you had to take a deep breath, and then you're wiser, you know, your intuition, your wiser self was saying, you know what, self, why even open your mouth, or why even do this to try to teach this person the lesson that you've been trying to teach them? Like, obviously this person, they ain't ever gonna get it. Never gonna get it, okay? Seriously. And so some of you guys, that's gonna bring you a lot of peace. Stop by you not trying to change people, and by seeing that you not trying to change people, moving on, being the nomad energy. Like, okay, you know, like, okay, some of you guys have like spouses, right? And it's like they do this all the time, and it just pisses me off, and it really upsets my energy. Well, you married this person, it's been 3 years, and they still haven't changed. So instead of yelling to the top of your lungs when you get off of work, when you're already stressed out, you're just kind of like letting them be, knowing that this is who they're always going to be. And you just, you know, whatever, let it go do something else with your life. Sometimes it's with your parents, right? Oh my God, parents, they're supposed to be the wiser ones, you know. But I think there's this ideology where it's like, as you get older, you are the one who are teaching your parent. It's like reversed, which we understand that. Could be children sometimes. Sometimes gentle parenting is like the thing these days, you know? And it's so funny because you could be like, I was not gentle parented as when I was a child, so why should I give my child a break? But sometimes it's not even for your child, it's for you. It's for you not to have that frustration. It could be at work, you know, a boss or a coworker who you just, they ain't never gonna get it. So let it go. You know what I'm saying? So you could be catching yourself this week where you're like gearing your energy up to act or do. And then when the spotlight's on you, right? Because the devil will put the spotlight on you because he's waiting for you to make a fool of yourself. He's waiting for you to get angry. He lives in that energy. And when the spotlight's on you, you're just like, and scene. Thank you. And scene. Thank you. That's it. All right. Cut. Thanks. I'm out. Peace. You know, like you're being the bigger person. And I think that's going to bring you a lot of peace. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. I should have went live and did this reading, but I wasn't thinking. Okay. Healthy choices in reverse. Okay. So you're walking into this, and I think this is actually positive. And some of you guys may say, this is not positive. This is not positive. Like, but it is. Okay. I'm going to tell you why I believe so. Healthy choices in reverse. I feel like some of you guys were in like a bad culture of being too hard on yourself. So for example, diet culture, right? Because the last collective reading I did at the end, I said something about ice cream. And what I really wanted to say about that ice cream was like, I was saying like, oh, go eat it. Like, you know, because I felt like someone was feeling guilty for like eating ice cream. And it's like, go have that ice cream. Okay. But it's like, you know how diet culture is a thing now and everybody's like so super thin, and we get down on ourselves when maybe we ate a little bit, you know? And so I feel like you're walking into being less stressed. So like if you want to go eat some ice cream, you know, and it's late at night and you're supposed to be sleeping, and maybe you're supposed to be intermittent fasting, but you just did not. I think that you're just going to wake up feeling free, like F my diet. It doesn't matter. Like I'll be fine. If I skipped a day or two, that's fine. If I didn't work out 3 days mandatory out the week, I'm not going to kill myself for it, you know? Also, healthy choices is also like, you know, those of you who grew up in very strict households where your parents told you not to do this, not to do that, not to live, you know? I was walking with my mom in the park recently, and there was a couple, they had children, and the children were riding a scooter, but it was on this hill. And the mom, you know, naturally overprotective, was yelling at her son to, you know, don't go down the hill with the scooter. And the dad was like telling the mom, like, you know what, like, don't worry about it. And she was like, but he's gonna fall. And he was like, well, if he falls, then he just falls and he'll get up and then he'll be fine, you know? So my mom made the comment, she was talking about the gender roles, whatever, but more so like, you know, it's a good thing for people to experience. It's not a bad thing because you learn what's for you and what's not for you. And you also learn lessons. And sometimes when we just learn a lesson through a strict parent or sibling or friend or lover or just life where you're stuck to these rules, you don't get to experience anything. You perish with a lot of resentment. So I feel like walking into healthy choices reverse is positive because a lot of you guys probably been following a lot of strict rules, but there was no purpose behind it, you know, or the purpose was very toxic, like diet, right? If you're still hungry and your stomach is growling, but you're just, you know, not eating, is that positive or is that like a negative thing? Or, you know, I don't know. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to just be quiet because I know that's probably like a sticky topic to talk about. All right, let's see what else. Ascending, which is beautiful to end it right? All right, before we talk about ascending, on the bottom of the deck we have Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. You know what I love about that? I feel like all these people from the past that you could have like felt bad about just like quitting cold turkey, you're literally going to quit them cold turkey and not look back, and they deserve it. You know, they really deserve that treatment. There's people that are going to be hitting you up or trying to hit you up or even blocked, and they needed that a long time ago. They needed that treatment a long time ago. But you, being as nice as you are, probably tried to stick it out for whatever your reasoning was. And yeah, I feel like people are getting the axe in your life. You're done. Because of that, because you're learning that lesson to close out these cycles yourself, right? It's kind of like you're perpetuating the world card yourself. You're pushing that into action without the universe granting it to you. Because of that, you're ascending, okay? So ascending, transcending obstacles, learning expansion, a new phase, preparing for union as well, which is interesting because I do feel like a lot of friendships and relationship energy is coming in for a lot of you, and even those of you who are in strong unions already, I feel them getting stronger. Okay, all right, so let's get some tarot. All right, so what I'm getting with this energy too is like a lot of you guys had to rock very solo before you're about to move into a period of rocking deep. You know what deep means? A lot of you guys may not know that. It's kind of like a street term. But when you come in deep, you got like 40 deep, 30 deep, you know? But deep means that you have like a whole community backing you and you have strong ties to those people, right? So a lot of you guys had to be solo, isolated, lonely, hermit, you know, alone, basically, before you were able to find your tribe, the people that are meant to be in your life, the people who are going to be in your life for years to come, and the people that you're going to grow friendships and family through their friends and their family. It's kind of like I met you, we align, and then I'm going to introduce you to my family. I'm going to introduce you to my friends that I align with, that I get along with. And then you guys become one. So you kind of grow like a whole family, you know, tree, so to speak. So those of you who are loners and just feel like, oh, I just accepted that fate. I don't think you're going to be a loner much longer. I think you're going to be really backed by a strong community. Okay. All right. So what deck should we use? Let's see. All right, let's see. Give me some cards, please. Give me some cards. What's happening next for whoever's watching? What's going to be happening next for whoever's watching? What's happening next for whoever's watching at this time? All right, we have the moon. Ace of Swords. This isn't coming out a lot. And that makes me... I'm going to talk about it. Hold on. I don't know. I'm getting something about tea. I don't know if someone's drinking tea right now. Or someone's going to be really getting into tea. Okay. Someone's also going to get into like smoking. Probably like, you know, weed. The devil's lettuce. Okay. That could be something too that you felt like, oh, that was so unhealthy. But you may start to get into it and maybe opening or expanding your consciousness. That's not factual. That is just what I'm hearing, okay? So just, you know, that may be something that you're considering. We have the Eight of Swords here. All right, two more. Eight of Cups. I feel like someone's being released from prison, right? But it's like the prison of your mind with the with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is like mind. Okay. Also communication too. Like you're about to be you're about to like open your communication, I feel like, with new people. So if you're someone who your phone is really dry right now, it's not going to be that way for long. So you better appreciate it, because I feel like you're about to be the type of person who is going to be like, you know, literally Two of Pentacles, like having to balance your social life, work life, or home life, you know, and spirituality. Like, I don't know, you're gonna have a lot on your plate. You're gonna be like, listen, this might make you cringe when I say it, but you're literally gonna be the person who has like group chats in their like messages, and you might be like, I don't even do those type of things. Someone's about to be really popular, Queen of Wands or King of Wands, whoever's watching. Don't pay attention to the gender. I could be speaking to a male right now. King of Wands or Queen of Wands. King of Wands, Queen of Wands is like the socialite, social butterfly. About to be so popular out here in these streets. Yeah, you're about to have to like find time for yourself. You have all the time in the world right now for yourself, but what are you doing right now? You know? And you're literally about to have a whole community, you know, at your fingertips, and you're not going to have a lot of time for yourself. You're going to be into so many different things, so many different interests, so many different groups, networking, chatting it up, literally working, building finances, and love as well. Friendship, right? All right, so let's see. All right, so we have the Moon card here. Deep, deep, deep in your consciousness. I don't know what it is, especially around nighttime. You really get deep in your head, okay? Yeah, I was gonna say like hypnotism, hypnotic. No, not hypnotic. Sorry, like a hypnotist or like hypnotism, you know, when they say like sync, right? Like I feel like you've been syncing in your emotions, especially at night, especially when you're sleeping, or even when you're napping during the day. Things can get real spooky for you. Four of Swords, okay? You definitely go really deep into thought. You're maybe even dreaming a lot, okay? For sure. For sure, for sure. Dreaming a lot. You could be dreaming about your past life. You also could be dreaming about your future life. But there's something really like that's taking you for a loop, okay? I feel like also someone's hair is growing like wildfire. So this can be my masculines or my feminines. And I mean everywhere. Like, I mean like from your legs to your, okay, to the hair on your head, to if you're a masculine, like maybe even chin area, even women, because listen, women, we grow hair in places we don't want to grow it, okay? So definitely someone's hair is growing like massive, right? What's the purpose of the Four of Swords and the Moon? What's the purpose here? What's the purpose? Actually, let me use this deck. This deck gets real to the nitty-gritty. What's the purpose of the Moon and the Four of Swords? What's the purpose of the Moon and the Four of Swords? Four of Swords in reverse. You know, okay, so remember when I said something about like healthy choices in reverse, right? It's a grind culture. So maybe some of you guys are going to get more into like taking better care of yourself, because, you know, like grind culture will tell you that saying that's pretty toxic if you think about it. Well, that's my opinion. You could, you know, disagree with me and that's fine. But we'll just say like, oh, you'll sleep when you're dead, right? And it's motivated, like it's like, oh yeah, I'll sleep when I'm dead, like I have to just grind. But that is like literally taking you to a burnout stage, right? And I feel like a lot of you guys are getting a lot of naps in these days, or you're getting a lot of sleep in, because maybe that is the mindset you had in the past. So you're like switching from that and you're taking better care of your body. Because there is a like scientific energy of when you do sleep, your cells regenerate. And if you know about spirituality and really like the science of the body, those cells need to regenerate, just like, you know, every cell is like a living being in your body. I don't want to get weird, but you know, you have to have that to function. So the Four of Swords in reverse, some of you guys have been getting like really bad sleep in the past, or just no rest. Also cutting out distractions, you know. So even this isolation, even if it hasn't been favorable and you really don't like it, you rather be around people and have friends and stuff. It's actually been really healing for you. And I feel like you're starting to see that. You're also getting a lot of premonitions or dreams that are like really predictive of your past life and your future. Like, I'm not kidding about that. One more card, please. Yeah, the Moon card in reverse. Also, too, there's something that you're realizing. It's so interesting that these are both coming out in reverse, and they're both the same cards. They're literally both the same cards. That's how tapped in you guys are, whoever's watching. Both the same cards. Moon, Four of Swords, but this one, look. Both in reverse, though. So there's something that in the past, you know, nighttime just was like, I don't know. I feel like someone wasn't getting sleep. I also feel like someone was holding a lot within, and now someone's realizing it's better to let it out. It's better to be real. It's better to maybe speak about these things, or be real with themselves, or maybe seek therapy, or talk about these things, confront them. Because the Moon card is like everything is being put out there. Also, someone maybe needed to have isolation and be cut out from the distractions, because when you say you have like a bad friend per se, but you know, everybody knows this is a bad friend, but you're hanging out with them like every day. And it's like, you know, but you're not confronting it because maybe you're hanging out with this person every day. So maybe that isolation is bringing out the truth, you know? It's like, okay, I need to isolate myself from this person to really reflect and think like, damn, I never really liked them. And they never really liked me. And they were really bad to me. And they really put me through a lot of bullcrap. So there's a lot of reflection in this period of isolation, that you cut out a lot of distractions. And there's a lot of truths. And it's spooky because it's kind of like reflecting on all the time maybe wasted, or just, you know, the hurtful people around you that really were there to harm you. It's kind of like spooky, but it's the truth, okay? So I feel like that's what's bringing us to this Ace of Swords, like the truth. Also, when you realize the truth and you accept the truth and you're ready to move forward, you break past karmic soul contracts, Ace of Swords, and then you bring in new ones, because you're never just going to be free. You might be free for a little bit, but then, you know, the new lesson comes in, and it can be positive or negative, but I feel like there is like a breaking of the past. All right, tell me about this Ace of Swords for whoever's watching. Ooh, also too, Y'all wanted me to show my face, and now I can't hide my expressions because I'm a little disgusted by this energy. I'm a little disgusted. Eight of Wands. So who is hitting you up these days? A lot of past things, them, okay? A lot of past things, them, hitting you up, wanting to reconcile. Sorry. I need to not make those ugly faces. It's like... Bottom of the deck is so crazy. Look, Ace of Swords is just waiting there. Sword of Truth, waiting for you to pull it out, you know? Tell me about these connections. Eight of Wands, please. Coming after whoever's watching. Who are these past people, them? Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Eight of Cups. People who have walked away from you, or you've walked away from, to a better day, okay? Nightmares. Seven of Cups in reverse. Nightmares. Your worst nightmares. People you chose that were not good. Like, you know, people who you thought were going to be the best thing ever, you know, since sliced bread, and it was just like, oh, no. Like, you could have ignored red flags, or you just simply really trusted in these people. Seven of Cups is literally like you have a lot of options and you choose this one because you really truly believe in your head that's the best option. I'm going to choose this guy or this girl because I feel like that's going to be the best spouse. I'm going to choose this friend because I feel like that's going to be my bestie. Okay, turn up. All right. But it ended up being not so good. But you know what? You were sad to walk away from this person or these situations, but you were walking to a better days. You know, little did you know. Tell me more about this. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Also, too, a lot of bad crap was happening. You know, like you got a lot of like bad luck with these people. It wasn't going good. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Complete stagnancy in your life when you're dealing with these certain people. So give me at least one person who's trying to come back towards you. Who's one person trying to make their rounds? Okay, the Ace of Wands. So some of you guys could have been a really strong sexual connection. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This person could be very attractive. This person could be very cunning, very charming. This person also very short-lived. It's like they never stayed in your life for long. So it also could be like makeup to breakup, short-lived connection. It's like, dang, you never stay very long. It's very predictable when this person's walking away or you're done. Now, what I was going to say with the Ace of Wands. This person, when they come back towards you, they're kind of acting like nothing bad happened between you two. It's like they don't want to talk about what happened. They don't want to like bring it up. They don't want to acknowledge anything. They just want to start fresh and like just keep it pushing. Knight of Swords energy as well. So it could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This person tends to be really aggressive in nature when they're upset. So they could have said some really harsh things. They could also come off very like mean. Okay. They could have said some really mean things to you that you just never expected this person to say. This person kind of could have gotten out of character, out of line real quick, okay? And it could have been really unexpected with that Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is kind of like showing up out of nowhere, you know? Okay, clarify the Ace of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Oh, poor thing. All right, Five of Pentacles. This person feels left out in the cold by you. They also are lacking something within themselves that they see within you, or they're needy towards you for that, okay? I don't feel like anything good could come from this person. You do tend to feel really bad for this person or sorry for them. Like you feel like they don't know any better, so you could be prone to making up with them or forgiving them or acting like nothing bad is happening. But like if you knew the truth, this person is, I don't know, I feel like they seek out the star, right? The star is someone who just helps. They're very selfless, so you could be that star. Also, this person is the Hangman, so if they wanted to change, they could change. So no excuses, okay? All right. Eight of Swords is here, so I feel like you tend to be your worst enemy in terms of progression, when it comes to progression in your life, whatever that means for you, right? Like say you wanted to have more money, you know, you tend to be your worst enemy. Say you wanted to find love, you tend to be your worst enemy. Say you wanted to have real friendships, you tend to be your worst enemy. Say you want to help, like, get stronger with your family, your mom, your dad, you tend to be your worst enemy. And why is this? Because the Eight of Swords, okay? Eight of Swords is like victim mentality. It's also self-saboteur, okay? So the person who will, when there's no threat imminent, someone who will sabotage a good thing, okay? So it's almost like when you do reach this great milestone of the Ten of Cups and everything is fine and dandy, that past trauma of heartbreak or hurt or pain triggers you. And it's kind of like, okay, I don't want to experience that again, so I just let it go. I don't even want to go through this to see if it's going to work or not. So do I feel like you're the same person today? I think that you're better, okay? But I do feel like those triggers still live deep within, right? All right, so let's see. What is the Eight of Swords? All right, Four of Cups. I'm trying to give you your props and you're going to pull the Four of Cups, really? So you do still have that energy of rejecting what God is handing you or the universe is handing you. You also too you're not like, it's hard for you to gauge what's good and what's bad, okay? I think a lot of you have a hard time figuring out if something is real or if it's whack, okay? It's like, It's like you can, it's like you can look at it like, is this good? Is this supposed to be good? You know, like you don't trust, okay? Because you've been hurt so much, for sure. But let me say this, and this may piss you off, right? This person from your past, this Ace of Wands creature that you tend to just make up with and you don't think twice about it, can you give something new the same energy, the same fresh start that you give a past, or you have given to the past, you know? Like, why is it easier for you to give a past situation, even if you're not doing this now, you've done it before. Why is it so easy for you to give a past situation a fresh start, but you can't give a new situation a chance? You know, we got to be better. We got to be better. Okay? Because there's something that still conflicts you even when you're drawn to something emotionally. So I feel like you're definitely emotions. When you do feel emotionally, there's something scary about that. It's understandable. Let's clarify. Let's see. What's coming towards you that you may be triggered by? What's coming towards you? What's coming towards my viewer that you may be triggered by? Ooh. Ace of Cups in the upright. Okay. True love or great friendship is about to come towards you, excuse me, or both, you know, friendship and love. But you are about to be so nerve-wracked, you know? And you're also going to inspect it over and over and over. Trying to find, it's almost like you're trying to find the wrong thing because you just don't want to be jinxed, okay? Look at this. Page of Cups in reverse. Look at that Page of Cups. It's like sniffing the cup. You like sniffing it. Like, don't be weird, okay? Alright. Tell me about this Ace of Cups, please. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Five of Cups in reverse. There's no threat here. There's nothing to make you sad. There's nothing that's going to put you back in this place. That past person will, but this new person won't, okay? It's something so lovely, you know? Someone who gives you your flowers on the first time, you know? Someone who makes you feel special the first time around and really uplifts you and puts you in a happy, positive place. That reassures you even. I think that's important to know. Okay, let's see. Who's coming towards you? This friend, this friendship, or this lover who's coming towards you? Ace of Cups energy. Tell me about this. Who's coming towards you? Ace of Cups. All right, Page of Cups. Okay, so they're not even coming on that strong, okay? So they're not trying to, like, be all up on you. They're really, you know, giving you your space, but they are very sweet person, okay? This person also, too, you got to go easy on this person because they're like, they will also get hurt if they're rejected, you know? This person will be really hurt if they're rejected. I also feel like, too, look at this person. 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. This person will put the work in. If that's your problem where you feel like people never put the effort or the time or the work in for you, people do the bare minimum. I'm so tired of the bare minimum dream. This person's about to put that work in for this friendship, for this love, you know. They're really about to, like, show you how much you mean to them. And I think you got to give someone their props for that. But this person with that Page of Cups, they about to offer you something very slight, you know, like push it to you, see if you take it. But this person too, they're very sensitive. And I think they really care about what you think about them. Okay? Because I only do hard work for what people I don't want to be like, you know, I want you to think the most high of me, right? Clarify the Page of Cups. Yeah. And then it's like they care so much because not only are they offering this Ace of Cups, they're offering, you know, a commitment. Like, well, while you are at it, if you're going to take my love too, you might as well just take a commitment while we're at it, you know? And that is something that someone's like afraid, like, oh, I hope they don't reject that. Ooh, you know, it's a little scary. All right, let's go on to the Eight of Cups here. So you are moving on from something from your past. You're moving on to better lands, better times, right? We already knew that. You did that from your past people, the friendships, the family, the lover that was not good to you. So you're moving forward, okay? You know that your happiness is near. It's almost like something that you're not used to the light. You know, you're probably very used to the darkness. And also, I think that you know that once you reach this balance and this stress-free energy and this happiness, you're going to be brought again a choice. You know, Spirit's going to bestow on you your wildest dreams again. And it's like, oh, I already heard this spill. You know, you're giving me 7 cups. Okay, in one of these cups is my wish fulfillment. Like, I'm nervous. I don't trust my ability to pick. I picked horribly wrong in the past. Like, don't do this to me. But the stakes are higher, right? 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. So like literally one of these cups is a great stake, that 10 of Pentacles, and you're like, ugh, just not today. Like, you know, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready for that disappointment. But I think you're thinking about it in a different, you need to change your perspective. Like, get ready for the blessing, you know? Let's see, what's the Eight of Cups? Ooh, see? Three of Swords. Some of you guys are still thinking about it. Like, in this Three of Swords energy, you still hurt. I think that's why it's so good to, with that Moon card with the Four of Swords, to really, that isolation could be very painful sometimes when you feel alone. But it's so real to sit in your thoughts and think of and reflect on all the situations that went wrong and take accountability, but also point them out, right? Point them out. You know, the people that done you wrong, the situations that hurt you. Point them out, call them out, you know, bring it up, you know, stop letting people get away with things. Say what it is. Be real with yourself for once. That's a way that you're going to be able to move forward. Because if you look at the heart, 2 swords in the heart, and what is the 2 of Swords? Not speaking up for yourself, not confronting a situation that needed to be confronted a long time ago. That could be a problem. It's like, I'd rather just keep the peace and just have fun, turn up for now, but I'm never, when my friend does something shiesty, I'm never telling them like, hey, that was shiesty. Or when this lover is clearly two-timing me, I'm just sitting back and just waiting for it to unfold. No, you got to be an advocate for yourself. You got to speak up. So I think that some of you guys, the truth that hurts is like, I just sat around a lot of times and I ignored a lot of red flags, but I'm not going to be that person anymore. Therefore, if I'm not going to be that person anymore, I cannot be afraid of moving forward in connections because I know I'm going to stand up for myself no matter what. Okay? Let me clarify that. 3 of Swords. Clarify the 3 of Swords, please. The Empress in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? Some of you guys nurtured connections that you knew wasn't going to grow because someone wasn't being good to you, you know? You were nurturing someone that just didn't appreciate it. Friendship, family member, a job, a lover, and you knew it wasn't going to grow, and you just kind of kept nurturing it instead of just saying, okay, I'm done with this, and this is the reason why, or confronting it, you know? And in the Knight of Cups in reverse, this made you someone who just kind of like didn't believe in true love within friendships, within relationships, within family. You kind of lost your lust for connections and building connections and romance and bliss, you know, in the art of getting to know someone. You started to not trust people, you know, in their intentions. That's going to change, but it starts with you, okay? Now, you can't run from people, all right? You're about to be so freaking popular. And I just did a reading on that. I will put it in the on the screen at the very end so you can watch it if this is your first time here or if you just missed it on the channel. But you're about to be so freaking popular. The Queen of Wands or the King of Wands, you're about to be surrounded by people, you know? So you're going to be able to test out your gauge of, you know, effery or truthfulness very soon. But I think it's going to be the good kind of people around you, right? But part of life is knowing that you can't control what people do or say to you, in front of you, behind your back, in the dark, in the light. You can't. But you can just control how you stand up for yourself and what you do about it. Tell me about this Queen of Wands or this King of Wands energy. All right, Three of Pentacles. Some people want to, like, you know, be around you, collaborate with you, work with you, you know, study you. Okay, some people are going to be motivated by you. So you're naturally going to draw in a lot of folk. Okay. Hierophant. These type of people too will be very, I feel like, predictable, trustworthy. You know, Hierophant is like someone that has good morality. Okay. Like, maybe they don't follow the rules 24/7, but they usually try to stick on a certain path. So it's not someone who is like there for gain. It's like, if we're going to be friends, if we're going to be family, if we're going to be hanging out or being around each other, I'm going to stick to, you know, the rules of the friendship or the relationship. You know what I'm saying? If in our friendship, we stand up for each other, we don't talk crap behind each other's backs, and, you know, we show up in each other's lives, then that's what I'm going to stick to. I'm going to stick to that code. If in a relationship, you know, we're not cheating, we communicate effectively, we're making sure that we're seeing each other, you know, more than once a week, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to abide by those rules, okay, or that code. So I feel like you do have some really good connections coming in. You'll be very surprised, you know, you who think, oh my God, people just suck. No, they don't. There's really good people coming towards you. All right, clarify this Three of Pentacles, please. All right, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. You don't have to watch your back every second and be ready for war. You don't have to be tense or on one. You know, you can rest a little bit. You can put your sword down. You can put your sword away and just sleep with both eyes closed, not one eye open. You're fine. There's no threat surrounding you, coming towards you. And that's a wonderful feeling. Let's see what else. Ten of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys did lose hope in your community or like humanity or in family or in friendships, but I feel like that is all about to change. And it only stemmed from Temperance in reverse, feeling like people just naturally stress you out. You had no peace. There was no balance. You know, you were giving too much, receiving too little, and that's all about to change for you. Okay? Alrighty, so I feel like let's do some last words and let's end it. And I got some personal readings to do. All right, give me some last words, please, for whoever's watching at this time. Uh-oh. Last words for whoever's watching. Last words. Last words. Thank you. It's not much. I guess Spirit doesn't want to be with the effery today. They're like, no, we don't want a lot of effery. Anything else? Okay. One more. All right. All right. Bottom of the deck we have, I'm telling the truth. Okay. Okay. However that applies, okay? We have Libra energy here, Libran. We have, I'll keep this one. Let me see if we have any other signs. Hold on. We have Aquarius. We have September, Virgo, or a Libra. We have Leo. March, Pisces, or an Aries. And we have Virgo, okay? All right, so we also have this card. I wrote these twice in my deck. I don't know how this happened, but it came out twice. So someone recently just went through a breakup, right? Or there is a breakup. Maybe someone from your past is trying to come back into your life right now. I do not believe they belong there. That's just my personal opinion based off of the reading. You make me sad. You make me angry. Fake persona. Okay, you could be someone who thinks a lot of people are fake. Nobody's real these days. I'm promising you're going to be proved wrong. They're going to be the right type of people who come into your life. We have Netflix and chill or movie night. So some of you guys are going to go watch a movie pretty soon or watch a Netflix show or Hulu. I don't like your friends or family, okay? You could have felt this way about certain friends you had or your family. We have wig slide, okay? Whatever that means for you. All right, we have nobody does it better than you. We already knew that, right? This one's interesting. You were in my dreams, because I do feel like a strong dream energy for a lot of you. So that's interesting. I like you, but not in love, okay? We have age difference. And we have trust issues. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. Like the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to continue the Zodiac readings and try to get them done. And yeah, love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.